we have Bernini in our show. This is beautiful artist design. It's like a taste of Italy, truly, coming into your home. This is the Bolzano. It's a plug-in 33.5-inch tall fountain. M80970 is your item number. And my friends, it's at an unbelievable sale price of under $100 for Bernini. This is very exciting. It's $19.99 on your 5 easy pays. This is a touch of Italian elegance brought into your home pretty much instantly. Very, very minimal assembly, under 20 minutes to get it up and running. And $19.99 gets it home. You're saving over $29. So we started with 4 different colors. And now we're just down to the one, which is the bronze color. Nice shallow base. So speaking of those feathered friends that we were just talking about, they're gonna love it here. $225, that's all that remains. This isn't solar powered. This isn't battery powered. This is plug-in. So if you want that tranquil, soothing sound and look of the bubbling water fountain, you can have it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let me invite in my guest, Jack Yeiser, who helps with the development and production ideas. He's a co-creator at Bernini. Hello, Jack. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. What a great, gorgeous fountain.
It is so beautiful. And you know, I do think one of the best things about this bronze, and I'm so glad that this is one of the ones that we've got left here, is that you just get these little highlights, right? So it's a very, you know, it's largely a darker color, but you do get these highlights of almost like a gold. And you can see that right there on this shot. It just looks beautiful. And then when the sun hits it, when the sun hits a fountain, there is nothing that looks better than when you get all the highlights from this beautiful finish. And then I gotta say that there is just something about the soothing sounds of water that just makes everything so much better in your garden. And you know, I just love the sound of this. So I'm gonna let all y'all hear this as well.
It's so tranquil. It's so soothing. When you escape into your outdoor oasis, this is what you want to feast your eyes on. This is when you want to drift off to sleep for an afternoon nap too.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is like the perfect thing to have out on a sunny day when they are coming, the sunny days are coming. And you know, when you get that and you're laying next to your patio chair, you're just doing work in your garden, and it's just gonna be a beautiful day, and you just hear that trickling water. It's just gonna put you in a scene in nature that you just don't get everywhere. It's gonna take you to another place.
Tell me a little bit more about the Bernini brand.
So what we like to do is we like to bring the best style we can. We like to inspire with style and elegance, and that's why, but we also like to make things very reachable, very affordable for you at home. We want you to bring these wonderful styles to your home at an affordable cost. That way you can get something as beautiful as this, and you can show it off to all your neighbors, put it in the front yard, and all of a sudden make everyone jealous. Or, you know what, maybe it's your little secret garden. Maybe it's something that you just tuck away for your own little zen space, and you get to enjoy it every day when you come home, and it'll always be running whenever you decide to turn it on. Right here, I got it plugged into a little switch so that I can switch it on and off and keep it plugged in. But as long as it's plugged in, you have it at the ready.
And easy assembly. In the information that I saw, it was under 20 minutes to get this baby up and running.
It's very easy. Now, what makes this so great is it comes in a few pieces, but you can just slide those together. They twist on very easily. And then you will pull through the cable, and then once you plug it in and add water, you have a fountain running just like I have here. And you know, we add a few garnishes occasionally. So around mine, I've got a few flowers, and it just adds a little bit extra to your fountain. Obviously, yeah, exactly. You see this right here. Beautiful. And it does add that little pop of color. And so that's what, these will just look so great in your garden. At 33.5 inches tall, this is gonna stand above everything, so it's not gonna get lost amongst the bushes, amongst everything else. It'll stand out on its own, and it'll look amazing.
So Jack, it looks like we have a little video that sort of shows the inception of the design and really showcases the artistry behind this fountain and the Bernini brand. So why don't you walk us through?
So this was originally designed by Rick Henderson, and this is, you know, some of the sketches that he does. So he brings these to life, starting with a pencil and a piece of paper, and he starts to shape these out. Then he molds them with clay. And then after that, they're brought into the final design, and from there, we start making them for you. So they're all hand-drawn by an artist by our own artist out here in Southern California, Richard Henderson. And then from there, we take them into a mold and then make these beautiful fountains. And again, and then the finish as well. I just got to go back on this. I mean, The way that the highlights just pop out on the bronze, it looks amazing. And you can see it here just along the edge as well. It just, when the sun starts to hit this, I know I got lights in here to really make it pop, but when the sun hits this, there's nothing that compares to that.
You know, I spent a few weeks this past summer in Italy, kind of going all the way around, and this reminds me of, you know, some museums when you go to like the outdoor gardens or the huge villas that you might visit, thinking like Tuscany and those gorgeous villas while you go wine tasting. You see fountains like this, that look like this, that have that sort of old world, grand, elegant style. So you have that idea, but it's sort of scaled down and more attainable to us.
And you know what the beautiful thing is that not every fountain has to be, you know, the most grand thing that you see outside of the hotels. They're not all Vegas hotel fountains. Sometimes it's just something for you. It's just a personal space for you. And it just gives you that, you know, really the most lovely thing about these fountains is they can really bring you back into nature sometimes.
Right.
Because, you know, not everybody has a creek running through their backyard.
Right.
But who wouldn't want to have the sounds of running water, right, in their backyard, enticing nature? Because you know what? Those sounds, that rushing water, it brings birds in. It attracts wildlife. It is more life, right? Moving water often kind of symbolizes life. And so that brings more life into your garden. It gives you that wonderful feel that this vibrant, you know, living ecosystem is outside your door.
It's such an elegant touch to any outdoor area that you may have, because this should be your oasis. I know it's going to be. Now, Jack, you said you're in Southern California?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, I'm a Southern California girl, too. Born and raised. Moved out here for QVC. And let me tell you, these winters are a slap to the face every single year. I keep forgetting how cold it gets, and tomorrow is supposed to be so cold. And so here on the East Coast, we are dreaming about getting outside again. If you're living on the West Coast, then you're already outside, so you know.
Exactly.
But spring is about to be sprung here on the East Coast as well, and we really should be creating these spaces for ourselves that evoke a tranquil relaxation feeling.
Exactly. We want to create great spaces that allow us to enjoy every single day that we get, especially on the East Coast where it does get quite a bit chilly. And so you want to make sure that you have a space ready that allows you to savor every moment of sun that you get. And, you know, over here on the West Coast, we are spoiled. So for us, it's just adding on top of what's already an amazing start to our spring out here. But again, I just love these. I mean, here you see it, you can see the sun kind of shining off that bronze. And it just looks, it looks almost like unreal. It looks almost metallic the way this looks, but it's not. It's a fantastic polycarbonate finish. It's extremely durable. And so that way it can hold up for a long period of time. And then, I mean, just look at that. Look at how the light just kind of glows.
And the construction is unrivaled, which is why we come back to Bernini time and time again, why you're always such a popular brand here at QVC for all of your water features. So, like we said, we are down to the one color, but it's my favorite. It is the bronze color that has that gorgeous antique finish, a little touch of metallic to it. It's been very, very popular, but we have fewer than 200 remaining only in this color choice. Remember, you don't have to worry about getting enough sun because it's not solar powered. You don't have to worry about batteries. It's not battery powered. This is a plug-in fountain with a 9-foot long cord. So you can get this and nestle it into your shrubs, your bushes, or make it the centerpiece of your outdoor living space, whatever that may look like to you, and it's under $100. So you're saving over $29. Get this home. This will make your outdoor oasis just that. It's going to be where you want to spend all of your time as soon as the weather is in your favor. It's M80970. Jack, thank you so much for joining me from sunny Southern California. Did I hear you in San Diego?
Yep.
Oh, you lucky duck. Tell San Diego I say hi.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jack. Okay,